I found something on my wife's laptop that I shouldn't have. When I showed it to her mom, she told me to immediately call the cops on her daughter. I thought my wife was the most honest and hardworking person on earth, but I don't know how I'm supposed to tell my kids what their mother planned to do to me. I met my wife right in the middle of my 20s. I was fresh out of college and working as an intern at a highly praised tech company that I can't name for legal reasons. I wasn't getting paid for the internship, so I was working at a local coffee shop just so I could sustain myself. I had one other coworker there named Amanda who told me she had been working there for 6 years. I asked her what her end goal was, and she told me she had dreams of being a freelance photographer. We used to talk about our dreams and the things that we would do if we came into money, and that's what our entire friendship revolved around: dreams. I told her all I really wanted in life was a functional family because the way I grew up left me scarred, and I had this constant yearning for a redo. Amanda and I had kissed once, but I decided not to pursue anything else with her because I knew settling down so quickly at the start of my career was a bad move. Also, I always felt guilty talking to her because I knew that I would eventually quit the coffee shop and would have a high salary position while she'd probably still be there. When it did become time for me to quit the coffee shop, I left a note on a napkin with my number saying to stay in contact and left it for Amanda. I did it as a courtesy, not thinking much would come out of it. When I got my new position, I felt finally settled and financially secure. I was able to move to a penthouse after the first 3 months, and my life seemed like it was on rise. Everything that was peaceful in my life turned upside down when Amanda showed up at my doorstep. I saw her on my Ring camera, and I was confused about how she found my address. When I asked her, she told me that she had a friend who lived in the same complex that recognized me. I would later find out this was a lie. It turned out she paid $120 online for a people search and looked me up with my phone number. She told me that very day that she loved me and had been missing me ever since I quit the coffee shop. If I could go back in time and stop myself, I would have. But I ended up confessing having feelings for her even though I didn't. I guess I wanted comfort from being alone in such a big place in a big city, so I took things further with her. I thought we had a beautiful relationship at first. She was a stay-at-home woman and would cook and clean around the place while I was at work. In return, I had a goal of helping her accomplish her dream. I bought her a bunch of camera gear and ended up setting her up with a coworker of mine who did freelance photography as a side hustle. He took Amanda under his wing and taught her everything he knew about the business, and, eventually, Amanda got her own business and started partnering with different news stations, taking pictures across the country. I remember before her first international photography trip, I told her that I wanted her to hold up her end of the deal and help me accomplish my dream.